Hey, what's up guys? Today I'm back in my food forest and I'm just clearing some more trees. I'm sort of clearing this forest out. When I was with you last time I was down this neck of the woods and I was planting out 100 durian trees. Now I've sort of realised that I'm a bit limited for space, so I'm heading up back that way and I'm going through with the chainsaw and I'm just chopping heaps of stuff. I'll leave it for a few weeks and then I'll burn it and then I'll come back through and I'll clear it back out again. So hold tight and I'll show you what I've been up to. So now I'm standing in the original plantings that I did last time I was on YouTube, and you can see that each one of those rings there is where I've planted a durian tree and I've stacked some timber around them to sort of mulch as I'm going. So this area was already a little bit open and clear, and then I headed back down this way and started thinning it out again. So far I've got about 20 durian trees in this area and I have got 100 to go through and then another batch after that, so I needed to make some space. Up this way is quite heavily forested and it's quite slopey, but that will be ideal for durian, so this is where I'm going to be clearing out later today. So coming back through this way, I've got another line of durian to my left and a line of these old starfruit trees, the Carambola. There's a few different varieties here. I don't know much about them, I just can tell by the different flavours and shapes. So I'll continue down this way a little bit, but then it started getting a bit thick. I'm now standing at the edge of my food forested area, which leads to a swampy type area, which I intend to clear out and use for some ducks and geese a bit later on when I get my house here. To the left of this area I've got an old abandoned coconut plantation, which is absolutely loaded with nuts, and I intend to get up there with my climbing gear at some point. Before I head up the top, I just thought I'd stop and show you some of the kit that I've got today to be clearing this forest with. I travel pretty light, so I've got my stihl brush cutter here. It's 2-stroke ball handle with a steel blade on it. This thing goes hard and I use this for clearing out areas when, like, of small saplings when I'm about to plant these little durian trees here. Then I've got my chainsaw, another stihl. I believe Stihl's a great product and I advocate their gear. So another 2-stroke machine here. It's got a 50cm blade, again 2-stroke. This thing goes hard too, and I like to use a tungsten blade on it because they stay sharp for a long time, especially cutting this rainforest soft wood. And I've just got my petrol and bar oil and a wheelbarrow full of little baby durian trees. I've got a heap more in the car and I intend to sort of go through some of these more open areas a bit later on and plant some more out. So I'll head up the top here, which goes up through that way, and I'll show you what I've been doing this morning and then show you what I'm gonna get up to later. Okay, so I'm now standing on the first upper plateau. I've gone through this area previously and cleared it. I used to have a little excavator and I managed to push the excavator up the hill. This used to be covered in ferns and they dried out a little bit, so I set a fire to them and it cleared out quite well in there. So this morning I've been down in this area and I fell a heap of trees on this slope here. You can see how open it is now. This area here, I've actually got a stream or a little creek, a little river that comes down the hill. It's spring fed, it runs all year, and that sort of delineates the edge of the area which I'm allowed to clear. What I've been clearing this morning is all regrowth forest. On the other side of the creek is all old growth rainforest, which I'm not allowed to clear and I don't intend to. I actually own 80 acres of this hillside here. It goes way up the mountain. I've never even managed to walk up to the back of it yet, and there's only a certain area down the front here which I'm allowed to play around with and do what I want without getting any permits and that. So hold tight, I'll keep walking and show you what's up. This is the viewpoint from the upper plateau. It's quite spectacular from here. You can see the sugarcane farms in front of us and the start of the little township Babinda, which I'm situated at. So now I intend to go through this area here and drop all the trees. I'll leave it for a while and I'll come back and I'll show you how I went. And that's it guys, I've smashed down all the trees that I wanted to on this side of the hill. The last video that I took was on the other side of this hill there behind those trees. So effectively I've wrapped around the lower slope of the mountain and taken down all the lower trees. So now the area is clear. I'll give it a few weeks and get my burn permit, and I'll burn it all off again, and then it should be quite a clean slate, and I'll be able to plant my durians. That's a wrap, guys. Thanks for sticking around. Hit the like and subscribe, show me some love. Until next time, out.